In a recent D23 Brazil interview via Cine Poop, Marvel's Brad Winderbaum hinted that there's always a chance for Loki Season 3 to happen. So, in today's video, let's unpack that loaded statement. Here's everything that Movie Recap Pro knows about Loki Season 3. Let's start with the most important fact. It's been a while since I've been down here. Actually, I'm not sure I've ever been down here. For now, neither Marvel nor Loki creator Michael Waldron has said anything decisive about a third season of Loki so far. There is also no project in the current slate of Marvel Studios that officially confirms the next appearance of Tom Hiddleston's Loki. Of course, there's a chance he could appear in either Avengers, Doomsday, or Avengers, Secret Wars, but so could every other popular MCU character. Any plot theories or rumors about Season 3 circulating online are just that, pure speculation. Is the multiplier ready? Theoretically, Brad Winderbaum's short statement about Loki Season 3 is rather vague. But if there's always a chance for a third season of Loki to happen, then this could mean that Marvel isn't 100% done figuring out the next big narrative. After all, there are currently only 4 shows confirmed for MCU Phase 6, and combined with where the story left off in Loki Season 2, there remain opportunities for a third season to happen sometime between 2026 and 2027. Moreover, with Kevin Feige and Michael Waldron's Star Wars movie getting canceled, Marvel may just be able to tap Waldron again for another season of Loki. As Waldron wrote one of the films that kicked off the Multiverse Saga, Doctor Strange 2, it seems fitting for Waldron to also have a hand in ending it. So, while Loki Season 3 has not been officially confirmed, Brad Winderbaum may have revealed that Marvel is considering continuing the show. That said, if Loki Season 3 does happen, it may not even have the same cast and story format as the first 2 seasons. Why would they go to the same place twice? Apart from Tom Hiddleston's Loki, many among the Season 2 cast are bound to reprise their roles for another outing. This includes Sophia DiMartino as Sylvie, Wunmi Mosaku as Hunter B-15, Kahui Kwan as Ouroboros, Owen Wilson as Mobius M. Mobius, and Tara Strong as Miss Minutes. Meanwhile, fan favorites like Jack V's kid Loki from Season 1 could return as well. All of these characters presumably survive the ending of Loki Season 2, and just like Loki, any of them could become major players in the overarching MCU Phase 6 narrative. Moreover, while Michael Waldron was just an executive producer in Season 2, he may return to writing duties for the third season, especially since the stakes have become much grander. Likewise, the same could be true for Loki Season 1 director Kate Herron. For now, however, it remains to be seen how the MCU would address the absence of Jonathan Majors' Victor Timely. But the answer to that may be revealed even before Loki Season 3 can get confirmed. Even if Season 3 gets the green light tomorrow, there won't be nearly enough time to produce and release it until after Avengers, Doomsday, and Spider-Man 4, both of which will hit theaters in the summer of 2026. That said, there's still a chance that Loki Season 3 is the surprise secret catalyst of the most anticipated movie in MCU Phase 6. She really is full of surprises. With Loki having realized his glorious purpose in Season 2, Episode 6, the gravity of the events practically reserved Loki a place in the grander Multiverse Saga. Meanwhile, when we last saw the Time Variance Authority, it had a new and more reasonable leader in Hunter B-15. Deadpool and Wolverine had just saved countless universes by destroying the Time Ripper. But where does this leave Loki? On his throne at the end of time, in the MCU's doomed universes, decaying at a slow, almost glacial pace. This means Loki is bound to his throne for the foreseeable future, his hands literally preventing the multiverse from destabilizing and collapsing upon itself. Yet, while the new god of time is immobile, Loki sees literally everything from his throne. When Reed Richards finally peers into the truth about the multiverse, he may just see Loki staring right back from the void. As powerful beings like Richards, Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, and Billy Maximoff investigate the ongoing incursions, the increased superhuman activity may just cause Loki to realize a horrible truth. Superheroes and villains alike are responsible for destabilizing the multiverse. Informed by the infinite knowledge of the cosmos, Loki could perform the most powerful feat in the MCU since Wanda almost destroyed reality, transforming the void into Battleworld. As the god who oversees all the branches of time, the empathic Loki can rest a little easier knowing that every metahuman who can potentially cause incursions is trapped in the void. This may just be the crux of the multiversal war that He Who Remains warned everyone about back in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Even the absence of the Council of Kangs could be explained through Loki's newfound omnipotence, his Asgardian potential fully realized. Many are also looking forward to Loki reuniting with Thor, and this may just happen right before Avengers: Secret Wars. Indeed, if the MCU adapts the original Secret Wars from 1984, Loki could become a more complex and relatable version of that event's main antagonist, the Beyonder, creator of Battleworld. On that note, the MCU may not even need an actual third season of Loki to continue his story, nor that of the TVA, because he wants to continue to live his best life on the timeline. After all, Loki Season 2 did have a definitive ending. So instead of an actual third season, the follow-up to Loki Season 2 could occur across MCU Phase 6. Whether it's Reed Richards and the Fantastic Four's first steps, Doom in Avengers, Doomsday, or Miles Morales in Spider-Man 4, there will be several opportunities for the MCU to revisit Loki at the end of time. Like how the TVA was an instrumental aspect of Deadpool and Wolverine, the MCU will need to address the God of Time sooner or later as the Multiverse Saga approaches its conclusion. In fact, it's possible that Marvel is already planning to pick up the ending of Loki Season 2 within Avengers: Secret Wars. The MCU could certainly use someone like OB to explain to the audience what's happening, and Miss Minutes can even break down the autopsy of Secret Wars. On that note, however, Marvel could also choose to situate Loki Season 3 later in the future to continue doing all the work to keep him there. Instead of the Beyonder, Loki could play the role of the Molecule Man in the modern version of Marvel Comics' Secret Wars. Inspired by that version of the iconic comic book event, Avengers, Secret Wars could end with Loki choosing to confer the power of the multiverse to someone who can rebuild it. If Loki does get reunited with Thor, the combined powers of the Guardians may have no measurable limit by this time. In fact, the popular theory is that the multiverse will be cut down to the few main ones already explored by the MCU, such as Earth 616, aka the Sacred Timeline, the X-Men's universe from the Marvels, and the Fantastic Four's alternate 60s universe. From there, the MCU can use a massive cataclysm to do a soft reboot of the Multiverse Saga, giving way to the MCU's Mutant Saga. Loki Season 3 could then be about how the heroes rebuild in the aftermath of the multiversal war. If this happens, Loki may evolve into something else entirely. Should Loki survive Avengers: Secret Wars, it remains to be seen what else the MCU can possibly do with the God of Time. You want to know why I do what I do? Why I have so much range? Just like what happened in Loki Season 2, Mobius, Hunter B-15, Casey, and Obi could get reset to their original lives as Dawn, Dr. Verity, Willis, Frank Morris, and Dr. Addug. But this time, the reset could be a permanent part of the soft reboot that MCU Phase 7 could become. The MCU could actually use Loki Season 3 as a swan song, not just for the main cast, but other characters as well. Just as the TVA used to prune timelines to keep the multiverse in check, so does the MCU need to streamline its list of characters, teams, and universes. Ultimately, like the branches of the multiverse Loki holds in his very hands, the possibilities are endless when it comes to Loki Season 3. Until Marvel, Tom Hiddleston, or Michael Waldron either confirms or denies that Season 3 is happening, we can only speculate about the next step in the story of Loki. But what do you think? Do you think it's actually possible for Loki Season 3 to get released before Avengers: Secret Wars? Or is the MCU reserving the third season for MCU Phase 7? Tell us your thoughts and theories in the comments. And keep watching Movie Recap Pro for more news, plot theories, and updates about Loki.